You know, millions of Americans, they rely on prescription drugs to fall asleep every single night. But changing what you eat can also maybe help cure insomnia. Registered dietitian Kim Ruby is here with some foods to help us get our Z's and some foods that are going to prevent us from getting our Z's. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Great.
Did you get a good night's sleep?
Not exactly.
No.
So I'm experienced in this area.
I know. Well, first of all, let's talk about some of the things we do in our day-to-day lives that basically keeping us awake.
Sure. The research states that there are several habits. 2 reasons people seem to stay awake: depression, anxiety, and hormonal changes. If you're not in that category, you can look at changing your food habits and your sleep-wake cycles. So caffeine. Caffeine is one of the worst things you can do. It can last up to 20 hours in your system. So caffeine comes from chocolate, teas, colas, and different things like that. So 20 hours in your system.
Wait a minute, 20 hours coffee will stay in your system for 20 hours?
Yes, for sensitive people, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
So if
now,
you take
hold on. I thought tea was supposed to be good for you.
Tea is excellent for you, but it does contain caffeine, about 2/3 less than coffee.
And then the chocolate, I guess that has some hidden caffeine in it?
You bet it does, about 30 milligrams. This is about 60 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. So stay away from these things if you're having trouble sleeping.
After 4 o'clock.
After 4 o'clock. All right, now you've actually brought in some hearing aids as well.
Yes, these are sleeping aids.
Yeah.
And the thing is that most people don't realize there's hidden noises at night. And so if they try an earplug, this is a very special, pliable wax earplug, and I'm going to show you how it's used.
You're going to put one in my ear.
Watch.
You know, I use these. You gonna do that?
Yeah, you use these surfing, right?
I use them for surfing to keep the water out.
Okay, now this is on the outside of the ear. You'll notice it doesn't bother him going on the inside, and when he sleeps on his side, it's not going to push into his ear.
That's true, because it's flat and it's molded.
Right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and it blocks out pretty much everything.
Everything.
So if hearing things is your problem, definitely some earplugs.
I don't need that back.
No. Matter of fact, I'll use this for surfing later today. Cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
People who smoke.
Cigarettes not only increase your heartbeat, it increases your blood pressure, and it is a stimulant. So you don't want to be having, those are bubble gum.
Another reason, really, are those the bubblegum cigarettes? I love those. Another reason not to smoke. All right, now let's talk about some things that will help us actually go to sleep.
Right, natural sleep aids that decrease anxiety. First of all, this is an anti-stress pillow mist, and it has different herbs in it. Isn't that wonderful?
It does smell good, yeah.
And then Calms Forte has been around for about 40 years, and it just is a homeopathic remedy.
Now, these are pills, or what is this?
These are little pills that you take, and it does work. I used them this past week when I was in New Orleans. And then also, these are candles. You don't want to keep a candle burning overnight. No. But smell that. Those are different herbs like chamomile and lavender that help anxiety.
Smells really, really good. Vino, alcohol, no.
Not right before you go to sleep, because it can cause you to wake up early, and it can disturb your sleeping patterns through the night.
And a lot of people think, you know, if I have a pop, it's going to help me go to sleep.
Generally not, unless you're inebriated and you're passed out.
Being passed out, you don't hit the floor and it doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly.
The most portion sizes. This is the portion size that most Americans ate in the 70s. Okay, you'll notice it's about the size of my hand. This is the current size of a portion size for an American. You reduce your portions. You also can have foods that have tryptophan, which is the precursor to serotonin. Turkey, banana, milk, popcorn. You want carbohydrates before you go to bed. I know it seems strange.
It does.
You don't want fat, so you want light carbohydrates.
And preferably something with tryptophan, which makes it put you to sleep.
Yes, all of those have tryptophan, what I mentioned.
Yeah. And finally.
Okay, you want to look at your sleeping environment.
Yeah.
You want to have a memory foam mattress, a memory foam pillow. You ever slept on a memory foam?
I've had one of these pillows before. Someone stole it from me.
Oh.
I don't know who has it, but yeah, they are absolutely wonderful. And the environment obviously helps a lot. Yeah.
And then there is no research. I've searched everywhere on waking up. Better day when you wake up. When you wake up like the sun, gentle, like a long kiss, very slow and gentle. And then when you shower, you can go ahead and use a brush that increases your circulation upwards to the heart. That wakes you up. No loud noises in the morning either.
No, we don't like that, because that can really ruin your whole day.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you so much,
You're
because obviously
welcome.
people around here have sleeping issues. Many of us do anyways, and we appreciate the advice. So stay away from the booze, take the pills, and no caffeine for 20 hours.
You got it.
All right, thank you so much.